You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Fine. Stay close. No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners. Buckle up!
Keep back!
Look alive!
Disappear!
You asked for it! Buckle up! Well, how about that?
Uh-oh. Is it because...
Is everything ready?
Absolute. You brought fewer people.
Bring him over.
Grandpa!
Why is there only...
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to end...
You stay right there!
Playmate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here? You coward. Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second. It's a earthquake!
This day's going.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The dendro.
Grandpa?
Hey, look.
Did there used to...
It seems that when the symbols on the... It could have been an underground power.
Oh, a miracle. Praise!
What's he doing?
They must have fallen down. Most of them seem in real...
Mind your head.
No, this is...
As it happened.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? Two major dates.
Paimon thought you were...
Indeed. New discoveries are...
Raman, what are you gonna do?
I'll just let them lay here.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Raman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing to be...
It does seem... Let's get it on!
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked...
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so...
Sir Rahman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me?
Interpret it however you want.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing to be...
It does seem...
Let the show begin. Huh.
Let's get it on!
I taste blood.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
It's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait, what's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something
These are...
They left something behind.
What does it say?
Here lies his wisdom is a...
You can read?
Of course.
He's not serious.
There's still something... The scent of light.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hit. Excellent. There's a device.
Isn't sharing...
Yes. You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
You might be You've just
The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in King Deshret's death. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I had... How could I ever...
Raman, give it a rest. You're
My Eremites and I.
Hey, how you doing?
I should probably go.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. But please, give me some time.
Snuck.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with.
When would be a good time for us?
Tomorrow. And I'll return every last...
You seem to finally understand that our true...
Yes.
That must have been rough. But he...
Ramon's no fool. It's too bad he was held back by his...
The outcome...
We should get going too. We're leaving!
Stop
You're dead meat!
Welcome, welcome.
Windblade! Disappear!
Let's get it on!
I'll be done! No more tricks up your sleeve! You want
Smell of treasure. Strange.
That's close enough!
for it. Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to our roof.
I guess all I can...
Don't mention. But
Where are the perp?
I'll bring you to them.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the...
There's no need to yell.
We've been all over the...
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no.
Whoa. The moment...
You should have known.
Wait, we were... No, not such...
I could do what?
Please have mercy.
Start talking.
So, your superior...
They...
Don't play. They extract divine...
Well, you better start...
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh.
How did you know? There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing... It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are... The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like...
Continue.
And then, the doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But he asked them.
This is what the...
First, the Academia spent... After that, with the doctor's help, and the Akash... Next...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the...
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Sure, if it's knowledge no mortal...
You must have noticed by... It is as if they are cursed with a Some organisms demonstrate... This is...
Then what does less... Is she not a...
From the beginning, when the Academia... They found that at the time... Not to mention that slowly but surely...
So...
All right. Raman, give me a...
Sure.
The village keepers you found...
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing it!
Come on.
Or...
Oh, pun...
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work.
So you were...
Even though we lived through all of this...
What a whirlwind of a...
It seems like there'll be more issues to face.
Still, now's a good time to...
It's time to make a
Indeed. These have...
So,
crush the sages, and
well...
the next time we gather here...
Yep, it'll work.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sex.
I suppose wisdom is also a form of sin.
It's all a bunch of nonsense. Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already...
Well, what are we waiting for?
Please. Wait a moment. Before attending the...
What do you...
Promise me that you...
What do you think?
Okay.
Grandma, is King Deshret really going to come back from the dead?
Everyone's here so early.
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been?
are you ready?
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit,
The point of discussion is to...
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff. Come on, don't...
That's what I wanted to... Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions,
You can tell.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy. To be honest, Your deeds speak.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you.
I've said this. Only when you're safe can the plan. You're welcome. Good luck. With everything. I'll be here.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your good?
Yeah!
Yes, she did. Our plan is not. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh?
Didn't we already?
You can never have enough work.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your. We all have our jobs to do after all. Of course. But the advantage of. Just think about that mercenary who lost.
Well,
I'm not like the.
this guy.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? You have a good forbidden knowledge, I think. Those mad scholars and mercenaries but the come to think of it, the Withering.
But, at least, wait a second.
Ah.
But if that's the...
Wait. Why do
You mean, it's related...
To make sure we're still on track, I would like
Where are we going?
to an Aramite bait. They're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for...
Aren't those devices?
Look here.
Huh?
What's that look on your...
Paimon's a little scared.
Anyway, we're not going to... As I mentioned during the Traveler, I want you to record... Do you believe we can save Lesser... Good. Conviction... Now. Please get...
You want us to record our...
Yes.
Paimon...
I understand. Because, to achieve this impossible task...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed. Everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything...
It's just a recording.
But...
And that's perfectly...
Huh?
Have you forgotten? You may find it hard to believe, but for those... Imagine if you've been, after all... A slave to orders, and that's why rule... In addition... You could say that those kinds of ambiguous...
Things you're interested in are...
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work.
Small
We're going to tinker...
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it.
But it's still the...
I did.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just...
We agreed to work. Had I known all...
Look, you already know that we're...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. But also...
Seems you really...
Traveler, Paimon. Ramon's plan is to have me work with a...
Wait!
We can't get through. My plan will...
That also...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He also said that I never blindly...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself to make the whole thing more... I'm okay with...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life.
I've always treated...
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do? We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, we have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils.
Well, but remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything, since you and I both...
Okay.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice. This is a secret up.
Of course. But who exactly?
They're a squad of...
As many as Ain al-Ahmar.
Then I suggest that you...
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust...
Paimon can't believe... Aren't you even if that guard...
We discussed this.
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry.
How can you be so
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's no matter how you...
A reasonable
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if
The Akasha is still in operation. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange.
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave but things...
That's true.
But look at it from a different...
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but haven't you ever...
Because the Akasha...
The Academia... By sorting and analyzing entered data, however, emotions are part... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could fit. But now, our thoughts and the Akasha lacks... So...
Makes...
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever... Next time...
Will do.
Just remember to...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security...
This is my assistant, the Traveler.
Beep, cons.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair...
Have you made a decision?
It seems to be a dire situation, so...
There's no need for flap. Take your most elite
Understood. Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Ramon's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due. Get ready.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again. It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big...
I'm glad to hear yours. They are our...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are...
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! Judging from...
Rahman. The Academia has caught wind of your smug...
Who are you supposed...
I'm not here to...
Nobody's given... Brothers!
What?
Disappear!
It's over.
Ah! We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related...
You pitiful... King Deshret...
Silence!
Oh!
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes. Things went perfectly.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Rahman there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Yeah, you're the reason...
Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan?
I have a very... If we need help, get ready for the next phase.
Buckle up!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you... In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place.
Sorry. We didn't mean...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. All joking aside, our responsibility is dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next...
Yeah, we
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for 4. If all hate them and so, we'll find the sages have placed spies every...
But... Huh?
That's certainly true. How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I'm looking good. There are many kinds of smile. Let's go.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something
All right. This place is better. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The dog...
He's that strange...
Yes. Actually...
He left...
Yeah.
Can I ask what... Sorry to... For now?
Sino you... I see. Okay.
Sino's name really does work wonders.
Despite having just met you... I can sense that you're the You don't need to tell... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar...
Hypatia? Why would...
And what do you mean by take away?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean...
Indeed. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. Let me ask.
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking...
Since you asked, I'll...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar...
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my...
Well, you're the only...
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I will personally...
Hypatia was born. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, it's not so much that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared my...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes... You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, luckily there is still... It's just as the... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion.
I can barely believe.
I don't think I missed any detail.
Sorry, we can't.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest. Recently,
Hasn't he already asked you?
Yes, but my master will... This has been a habit of...
I get it. Since you're...
I'd like to ask you...
I can do that. But the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what... If the higher-ups... If the situation becomes critical...
Alright, we've got to...
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra...
I must say...
Being loyal to... On that note...
The Academia, I suppose...
I see.
This may well be. Also, if... I think that...
Okay, well that...
Thanks.
Right. Oh, by the way.
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. He also said, just to be safe.
But Liam...
We'll do it, the That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces.